What if the strongest man in history struggled every single night, not with swords, not with enemies, but with his own thoughts before sleep? The empire was at war. The Senate doubted him. His body was weakening, and yet he remained calm, focused, unshakable. How? Every night before closing his eyes, Emperor Marcus Aurelius performed 7 simple rituals. Not rituals for power, not rituals for glory, but rituals for inner peace, the kind that cannot be taken by war politics or fear. These rituals didn't just help him sleep, they helped him rule the greatest empire on earth, with wisdom, strength, and clarity. For Marcus, the night was not an escape. It was training, training for the mind, training for the soul, because he believed your thoughts before sleep shape your actions after sunrise. So tonight, as the world gets noisy, as your phone distracts you, as your mind begins to wander, ask yourself, what if you practiced the same 7 rituals that shaped an emperor? What would happen to your focus, your stress, your life? Tonight, we step inside the mind of Marcus Aurelius and uncover the 7 powerful night rituals that made him stronger than chaos. Ritual 1, Evening Self-Examination. Imagine ending your day not with stress, but with clarity. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, commander of armies, ended every night by turning inward. He didn't celebrate his victories, nor did he punish his failures. He simply asked himself 2 questions. What did I do well today? What could I have done better? This was not self-judgment. This was self-honesty, the kind most people fear. Modern psychologists confirm it according to a 2023 study by the University of Cambridge. People who review their day with objective reflection improve decision-making by 32% the next day. Marcus knew this thousands of years earlier. Let's try it now. Say it with me. No shame, no guilt, only truth. Breathe in, breathe out. Marcus wrote, "If anyone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake, I will gladly change, for I seek truth, not victory." He believed that a day without reflection is a day not truly lived. Modern practice. Before bed, write this down. 3 things you did well. 3 things you could have done better. 1 thing you will improve tomorrow. The key is not to write perfectly, but to write honestly. Because your journal is not for the world, it is for you. And remember, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Reset moment, take a breath. Ask yourself now, did I grow today or did I repeat yesterday? This pause is how self-mastery begins. And here's the twist, Marcus didn't reflect to feel better. He reflected to be better. No excuses, no ego, just growth. Because when you examine your actions, you shape your future. When you face your mistakes, you free yourself from them. And when you write your truth, your mind starts to heal. This is not a habit. This is a weapon. So tonight, when the world goes quiet, give yourself 5 minutes. Don't scroll. Don't escape. Just ask, who was I today? And who will I be tomorrow? Because the unexamined day becomes the unexamined life. And now what about the things you can't control? That's where Marcus turned next. Ritual 2, letting go of what you can't control every day. Marcus faced betrayal, war, illness, and yet remained composed. Why? Because he lived by one rule. Some things are in my control, most things are not. And modern life, it hasn't changed much. We still lose sleep over other people's opinions, outcomes we can't predict, future events that may never come. Say it with me. Stress is the desire to control what I cannot. Studies show that 85% of the things we worry about never actually happen. Yet we spend hours, even years, being haunted by imaginary problems. Marcus refused to waste energy on that. His question before bed was simple. Did I stress over what I do not control? If the answer was yes, he released it. Sometimes by writing it down, sometimes by letting it fade in silence. Reset moment, deep breath. Let it go. Marcus said it clearly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Modern practice before sleep, ask, did I try to control someone's opinion? Did I obsess over a future outcome? Did I replay the past? If yes, release it. Because letting go is not weakness. Letting go is choosing where your energy lives. Practical tip, imagine placing your worries in a box. Close the lid. Say tomorrow maybe, but not tonight. Marcus believed peace wasn't something given. Peace is something chosen. And the real power choosing where your attention goes. And now say this with me, I free my mind. I free my life. But what about other people, their actions, their mistakes? That leads us to the next ritual. Ritual 3, practice compassion. Marcus was emperor, yet he chose humility. Every night he reminded himself, each person I meet is fighting a battle I know nothing about. He forgave before sleep, not for them, but for himself, because emotional poison destroys the one who carries it. Modern research proves this. Holding resentment increases stress hormones by 250% even during sleep. That means anger continues even when you dream. Reset moment, breathe in, breathe out. Let go of the load you were never meant to carry. Marcus wrote, when you wake up angry, you have already lost before the day begins. He knew that forgiveness is not approval, it is release. It is choosing peace instead of poison. Modern practice before bed. Try this exercise. Mentally, picture one person who annoyed or hurt you today. Say, I release you, I release myself. Let the emotion pass like a cloud. This is not surrender. This is reclaiming energy. Say it with me, I choose peace over revenge. Marcus understood people because he understood pain. He even wrote, when someone does wrong, understand that they believe it is right. They act from ignorance, not evil. That is why compassion is strength, not weakness. Now ask yourself, will you carry pain to tomorrow or will you put it down tonight? If ritual 3 is about understanding others, then ritual 4 takes us deeper, understanding life itself. Ritual 4, memento mori, remembering mortality. What if tonight was your final night on earth? Not a tragedy, not a nightmare, but a reminder your time is limited. Marcus Aurelius whispered to himself before sleep, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. This was not darkness. This was focus. Modern psychology calls it mortality salience, the awareness of death. Research from the University of Missouri shows that people who confront mortality make stronger decisions, value relationships more deeply, and waste 40% less time during their day. Marcus didn't fear death, he used it as a compass. Because when you truly know life is short, you stop living small. Breathe in, breathe out, reset moment. Let this thought land, life is temporary. What will you do with that? Author Seneca wrote, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. And philosopher Alan Watts said, we live as if life were a rehearsal and not the real performance. So here's a practical stoic exercise for tonight. When your head touches the pillow, imagine today was your final chapter. Would you be proud of the way you spoke? Would you be proud of the way you treated others? Would you be proud of the way you spent your time? If the answer is no, that's the gift. Because tomorrow is your chance to rewrite the story. Say it with me. If life is uncertain, my actions must be intentional. Again, if life is uncertain, my actions must be intentional. This is not about sadness. This is about clarity. Steve Jobs once said, remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most powerful tool I've ever encountered. Almost everything, all external expectations, fear, pride, failure falls away in the face of death. Marcus believed the same. He wrote, do not act as if you will live 10,000 years. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Mortality is not the end of life. It is the beginning of purpose. So tonight, when you close your eyes, don't ask if life is fair. Don't ask why things happened the way they did. Ask only this, did I live today with intention? Because urgency creates clarity, and clarity creates a life worth living. Let it sink in. Breathe. And when the world grows silent, use this reminder as fuel, not fear. If reflection gives us clarity, then stillness gives us strength. Ritual 5, stillness and silence. Before bed, Marcus often sat in absolute silence, not trying to meditate, not trying to think, just observing. Because silence is not empty, silence is information. Neuroscientists from Johns Hopkins University found that even just 5 minutes of silence can reduce cortisol levels by 25% more than some antidepressant medications. Reset moment, pause this video if you need to. Sit in silence. Feel the calm return. Marcus wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter retreat than in his own soul." Modern practice. No phones. No talking. No purpose. Just presence. Let the day settle, not by force, but by stillness. Say it with me, I don't need to fix everything tonight. I only need to be present. In stillness, the truth becomes louder. The noise fades. The mind rests. And when the mind rests, wisdom awakens. So, if silence brings clarity, then what do we feed the mind before sleep? That brings us to the sixth ritual. Ritual 6, night reading. Fuel for the soul. Marcus didn't feed his ego before sleep, he fed his mind. He believed that your final thoughts shape your dreams, and your dreams shape your future actions. Modern research shows that reading even 6 minutes before bed can reduce stress by 68%. But not any reading wisdom literature. Philosophy, poetry, self-mastery. Marcus wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." So he made sure his thoughts were noble. Reset moment, say this with me. One page can reshape my mind. Practical tip, read one page of Seneca Epictetus or Marcus himself. Read slowly. Let ideas echo inside you. Turn off the noise. Turn on the mind. This is not entertainment. This is nourishment. And now we arrive at the final ritual. The last thought Marcus had before he closed his eyes. Gratitude. Ritual 7, gratitude, his final thought of the day. Marcus didn't end the day with stress. He ended it with gratitude. Not for victories, not for power, but for simple things, sunlight, loyal friends, a warm meal. Modern study. Keeping a gratitude list for just 14 days increases positive mood by 25% and even improves sleep quality. Reset moment, breathe. Say it with me. Gratitude is my final thought tonight. Practice. Write down 3 things small but real, not perfect, just true. Because attention shapes emotion, and gratitude shapes life. Marcus once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive." He didn't just say it, he lived it. And now, as this video closes, the question is yours. How will you end your night with noise? Or with wisdom, with fear, or with strength? If these rituals helped an emperor face chaos with clarity, imagine what they could do for you. Let's practice them tonight. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire not because he controlled millions of people, but because he first learned to control himself. If these rituals helped an emperor remain calm in chaos, just imagine what they could do for you. So tell me, which ritual will you start tonight? Comment one powerful word to begin. The word is begin. Let the algorithm in your mind know you're ready. And if this message resonated with you, subscribe to the channel Making Life Better for more Stoic wisdom, ancient philosophy, and life-changing habits. Let's not just live. Let's live wisely. Let's grow stronger. Let's grow better together.